The Maracot Deep by Arthur Conan Doyle, narrated by John Rayburn. A subtitle to this story was The Lost World Under the Sea, somewhat based on the famous legend of Atlantis. That was an ancient city or continent that was inundated by the sea. We get details told by Cyrus Headley, a young zoologist who was writing a letter to a friend. A gruff American mechanic, Bill Scanlon, is one of the party. This tale was first published in the Strand magazine and didn't come out as a book until many years later. Chapter 1. Since these papers have been put into my hands to edit, I will begin by reminding the public of the sad loss of the steamship Stratford, which started a year ago upon a voyage for the purpose of oceanography and the study of deep-sea life. The expedition had been organized by Dr. Maracot, the famous author of pseudo-coralline formations and the morphology of the underwater weeds. Dr. Maracot had with him Mr. Cyrus Headley, formerly assistant at the Zoological Institute of Cambridge, Massachusetts, and at the time of the voyage, Rhodes Scholar at Oxford. Captain Howey, an experienced navigator, was in charge of the vessel, and there was a crew of 23 men, including an American mechanic, Bill Scanlon, from the Marybank Works, Philadelphia. This whole party has utterly disappeared, and the only word ever heard of the ill-fated steamer was from the report of a Norwegian three-masted ship, which actually saw a ship, closely corresponding with the Stratford description, go down in the great gale of the autumn of 1926. A lifeboat marked Stratford was found later in the neighborhood of the tragedy, together with some deck gratings, a bark, and a spar. This, coupled with the long silence, seemed to make it absolutely sure that the vessel and her crew would never be heard of more. Her fate is rendered more certain by the strange wireless message received at the time, which, though incomprehensible in parts, left little doubt as to the fate of the vessel. This I will quote later. There were some remarkable points about the voyage of the Stratford which caused comment at the time. One was the curious secrecy observed by Professor Maracot. He was famous for his dislike and distrust of the press, but it was pushed to an extreme upon this occasion, when he would neither give information to reporters, nor would he permit the representative of any paper to set foot in the vessel during the weeks that it lay in the Albert dock. There were rumors abroad of some curious and novel construction of the ship which would fit it for deep-sea work, and these rumors were confirmed from the yard of Hunter and Company of West Hartlepool.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?